What is up, my colleague friends? Welcome to the video. Thank you for clicking on the link. I appreciate it. You know it. Got a fun little Espada Daga exercise for you guys today. It's a calibration drill that I was just messing around with, just kind of the day after the 4th of July and not working today, and so I figured I'd play around with some weapons. And this one was fun. This was a cool little drill, and so I figured I'd share it with you guys. Maybe somebody else will enjoy this and get something out of it too. So let's start with the footwork here, okay? So with this one, you start off in bladed position, as always, right? And then we're gonna take our left foot and we're gonna step left 45 using that reverse triangle, right? Reverse triangle footwork. Right foot comes up, and then you step up forward triangle. Then we're going to step up the new left 45, right? Because now if I go this way, I'd be going up the new 0 degrees. This way is the new left 45, re-quartering my opponent. Right foot steps up the new forward triangle at my opponent. Should have a dominant angle. Feet come together. This is when it's a little bit tricky. We're gonna take this right foot and we're gonna do a pass-through step up universal evasion angle. So you gotta turn and step your right foot up universal evasion. And then we're gonna do a pass-through with this right foot again, like that. Just a largo step, and then coming back bladed. Let me do it facing this way. So start in bladed position. Left 45, forward triangle, re-quarter, new forward triangle, feet come together, right foot steps up, pass-through step out on universal evasion, and then we are stepping with a largo step at our opponent, and then coming back, finishing bladed. Let's do it facing, let's face this way, and then we'll do the hands. So blade position, left 45, forward triangle, re-quarter, forward triangle, pass through up universal, pass through largo step, coming back, finishing in bladed position, bladed stance, however you want to put that. Okay, and then what are we doing with the weapons, right? So, starting position for this, the Daga is in its number 1 position. The Espada is in the guard 7 position. So you've got guard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how it goes, all right? So your guard, your Espada is in the number 7 position. Daga is in its guard 1 position. And with our Espada, we're just going to be doing a chop. This is a chopping strike, okay? So we're just taking it right from chamber and taking this upper third and chopping at our opponent's hand. And the Daga transitions up just a little bit to protect the high line here. Then we're going to do a backhand center line thrust. Notice that the Daga transitions from the high line, high outside, to the inside, kind of mid area, guarding this position. Then we're going to take the upper third of our Espada, bring it back towards us. This would be going around, if this was, say our opponent was subjugating our weapon, we'd be bringing the tip around theirs, okay? That's what's happening here. So we tried to thrust, bring the tip around their weapon, take your Espada up, and you would be doing a high tip up parry using the back of your Daga, all right? I don't know if I said Espada there or Daga, but we'd be taking the Espada around their weapon, your Daga comes up, and you transfer their weapon to your Daga, and then thrust low. Then we're gonna bring the Espada to the number 4 position. Daga is still guarding high, tip up, and we're doing this is called a teardrop strike. it's like a vertical number 4. So we're doing a number 4, but instead of doing a diagonal number 4 up that diagonal line, we're going to take it vertically. I'm going to bring the tip up vertical here. Notice how the Daga comes down, defending the low line. Then we're going to turn this, and we're going to do a vertical strike all the way down to the ground. Daga comes to the number 3 position, guarding the high line. Then we're going to turn the Espada and cut vertical. This is your number 3 teardrop. I believe that's what that's called, coming vertically. And your Daga comes down and defends the low line here, okay? Tip is facing forward towards your opponent. And that's it. Easy, right? So you start off, Daga in its number 1 position, Espada in the number 7 position. Chopping cut to their hand with the Espada, Daga guards high. Backhand center line thrust with the Espada, Daga guards the inside line. Bring the tip of your Espada around the tip of theirs. Transition it to the back of the Daga, so their weapon, you're doing a tip up back of your Daga parry, and then thrusting low. Bring it to the number 4 position, do a vertical number 4, bringing the Daga down, guarding low. Vertical strike all the way down, Daga protects high. Turning this and doing a vertical strike, Daga comes down and defends the low line here. One more time and then we'll put it together. Starting position. Chop, guard high. Thrust, guard the inside. Bring this around the tip, transfer to the Daga, thrust low. Chamber, vertical 4, vertical chop all the way to the ground, and a vertical teardrop, number 3 strike, bringing the Daga down, guarding low. So let's put it together, all right? So, calibrating this. We're starting in bladed, and when we step left 45, we're chopping at their hand or getting their weapon out of the way and covering the high line. Stepping up, forward triangle as we thrust, covering the inside line. They defended, so we're going to take our weapon to the outside of theirs and then transfer it. Notice how this is happening when my feet come up, right? So we're in our thrusting position, boom, like this. That's the calibration of it. Stepping as I've transferred, and then with your recorder, and then we're going to step up forward triangle with our low thrust. Comes to chamber when the feet come together, still guarding high with the Daga, and we're going to do our pass-through step, doing a vertical. Actually, let me do it facing this way so that you guys can see it a little better. So we're doing our chop, backhand thrust, bring this around, and thrust low. Feet come together as you go to chamber. Right leg does a pass through as you do a vertical teardrop number 4. Daga guards low. Pass through step forward, chopping them all the way through, and then doing a teardrop strike, your vertical 3, as you come back, and the Daga guards low. Tip is facing your opponent. Let's do that facing that same direction one more time. So, stepping left 45, chop with the Daga, guard high. Chop with the Espada, guard high with the Daga. Step up forward triangle, backhand center line thrust as you guard the inside with the Daga. weapon comes around the tip of theirs, and you transfer it on the recorder, and then step forward triangle with a low thrust with the Espada. Feet come together as you go to the number 4 chamber with your Espada. Daga still guards high. Step out on universal with your right foot as you do a vertical number 4. Daga guards low. Pass through step as the Daga transitions high, and you cut vertical with your Espada. Standing, just going back, sliding back. Daga transitions low. Vertical cut with the Espada. Let's do it this way real quick, and then I'll just demonstrate this a few times, okay? So step left 45 as you chop with the Espada. Daga guards high. Forward triangle, backhand center line thrust. Take the tip around there, transfer on the recorder, and thrust with the Espada. Turning, feet come together, turning so that you can step out with that vertical strike as you do a pass-through up universal. Pass-through largo step, doing a vertical downward chop. Daga guards high, coming back with your vertical number 3. I'm just going to face each direction and just kind of do this a couple of times to demonstrate. All right? One more time through on each one for you. That's what I got for you guys. Hope you can use it. Hope you like it. If any of you happen to be in the Long Beach, Washington area, and you want to come learn some Kali, I'd love to teach you. I teach free community lessons at the Long Beach Elementary School on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. or at the Long Beach Grange on Tuesdays from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. Classes are a lot of fun. Like I said, they're free. Just something I like to do for my community. We are having our seminar out here. Kali Center's coming out. John Thompson, he's really good. Kali Center chapter leader coming out here on August 17th and 18th. We're going to be training down at the beach. It's going to be a blast. Hopefully you guys can make it out to that. Regardless, thanks for watching all the way to the end. You're awesome. God bless. Deuces.